Ayubowan. Very good evening. Can I hear your voices? Good evening, everybody. That's not enough. I like to hear a louder good evening. Good evening. Fantastic. Warm welcome to the Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year 2017, which is being held for the 22nd time. For me, it's an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to be associated with this very special occasion. This is very special for even the inaugural event was compared by me, and I feel like coming home because it's very, very special. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to be the compeer, and we have some very special guests to welcome right at the outset. Joining us right now is His Excellency Saud Salim Mohammed Mazrui, the Director General of Safe Zone, our platinum sponsor. I'm sure we can put our hands together, give him a round of applause, everybody, and welcome him all the way from Sharjah. Assalamu alaikum, warm welcome. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest this evening is His Excellency, the President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Maithripala Sirisena, who will be joining us later on in the evening. And we're all gathered here tonight to recognize the person of Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year 2017. A lot of hard work has been put in to make this event a tremendous success. So let me, right at the outset, say a big thank you to our platinum sponsor, Safe Zone, our print media partner, which are newspapers, electronic media partner, TV Derana, the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, National Enterprise Development Authority, Pership Synergy, also Shangri-La Residencies, Dialogue Enterprise, SMS Holdings, Oral Corporation, and Brandix. I think we need to put our hands together and give all our sponsors a round of applause. Come on, everybody, let's hear it. Right at the outset, can I have all of you to please rise for the national anthem? Ladies and gentlemen, please be standing to observe a minute's silence in memory of all those who sacrificed their lives to protect the sovereignty and integrity of our country, all the past presidents of the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, and the founder chairman of the Entrepreneur Awards program, the late Mr. Patrick Amarasinghe, who passed away in 2015 and had the honor of being the very first compeer for him. Thank you. Please also be standing for the Entrepreneur theme song, the Sri Lankan Entrepreneur theme song.
මිනිසා සම්පත වේදේසේ රැකගෙන මිනිසක් කම ලෝකේ විසුමයි අපගේ පරමාර්ථය වංචාවට දුටු තැන බැටවි සංකා අරවා නොසැලී හිංසා දූෂණයෙන් තොරවී ලංකාවත් වබලවමු අපි.
Thank you. You may be seated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend a warm welcome to one of our very special guests here this evening, Honorable Malik Samaravikrama, Minister of Development Strategies and International Trade. I'm sure we can put our hands together, give him a round of applause and show appreciation. Warm welcome to you, Honorable Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurship is the most important factor responsible for identifying and organizing resources while effectively utilizing them in the production process to cater to the ever-changing needs. Risk-taking, management control, creativity, innovativeness, flexibility, and the increasing ability to solve problems are the basic characteristics that an entrepreneur should portray. As the apex body of Chambers of Commerce and sectorial associations in Sri Lanka, the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka took the initiative of recognizing and rewarding Sri Lankan entrepreneurs 21 years ago with its awards program, Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year. This is the highest national honor to the local entrepreneurs, recognizing their valuable contribution towards the economy. The objective of this annual awards ceremony is to recognize, reward, and motivate the Sri Lankan entrepreneurs who have emerged as winners in conducting businesses in the micro and small, medium, large, and extra-large enterprises. FCCISL takes pride in felicitating the essence of Sri Lankan entrepreneurship. And at this very moment, I would like to say a big thank you to the steering committee members, Mr. Ajit D. Pereira, Secretary General, CEO, and the steering committee chairman, also Ms. MIS Fatima, the Manager of Marketing, Ms. Ann Arunika, the Project Coordinator, Ms. C.H. Shyamali, the Administrative Assistant, Mr. Dumindu Ranatunga, IT Executive, and all the staff from the Federation. I think we need to put our hands together right at the outset and give them a round of applause for all the hard work they put in. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful show.
දිනක ඔබ අරමුණු වෙනස් කර නොමැත.
අපි හිතුවා මේ පාර ඇතුළත් කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා එනර්ජි මැනේජ්මන්ට්.
ඒත් ඔබ නොසැලී 20 වසරක් ඉදිරියට පැමිණ
ජාත්‍යන්තරයට තරඟ කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ මේ වගේ වෙනස්කම් තිබුණොත් තමයි.
ලංකාවේ පළාත 9 පුරා විසිරී සිටින කෘෂි ව්‍යාපාර, කර්මාන්ත, සේවා සහ වෙළඳාම් යන ක්ෂේත්‍රවල නියැලී සිටින කුඩා මධ්‍යම විශාල හා අතිවිශාල ප්‍රමාණයේ ව්‍යවසායකයන් අතුරින් වසරේ විශිෂ්ටතම ව්‍යවසායකයා විශිෂ්ටතම ව්‍යවසායිකාව විශිෂ්ටතම තරුණ ව්‍යවසායකයා සහ විශිෂ්ටතම විශේෂ හැකියාවන් සහිත ව්‍යවසායකයා වශයෙන් අංච 4ක් යටතේ ඇගයීමට ලක් කරනු ලබයි.
කල්පනා කරන පශ්චාත්තුපාදී ආයතනය නියෝජනය කරමින් විනිශ්චය මණ්ඩලයේ සමාජිකයෙක් ලෙස මා කියන්නට කැමති විනිශ්චය මණ්ඩලයක් ඉදිරියේ තේරීමේ මේ ක්‍රියාවලිය ඉතාම ශක්තිමත් ක්‍රියාවලියක් ලෙස හඳුන්වනවා.
ව්‍යාපාරික වීදවරයන් ඇගයීමේ ප්‍රධාන උත්සවය ව්‍යාපාරිකයන් දිරිගැන්වීමට ලබා දෙන ඉහළම සම්මානය ලෙස හඳුන්වනවා.
A beautiful opener, the lovely dancers of Kulasiri Buddhabata's dance troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for a round of applause. Well, I, as the compere, have welcomed all of you on this very special occasion, but to formally deliver the welcome address, I have the pleasure of inviting a personality who's the managing director of Sachitra Group of Companies, specialized in healthcare. He's in business for more than 3 decades. His business units are Sachitra Hospitals Private Limited, Sachitra Medicare Services, Macware Solutions, providing software and hardware solutions, and also Bombay Ceylon Agribusiness Private Limited, which of course is a joint venture with an Indian company to develop agriculture and dairy, developing a 500-acre dairy farm and breeding center, Gomukh Rural Livelihood, which is a non-government organization to facilitate agriculture, dairy and healthcare development. Also, Hettikanda Estate, an estate of tea cultivation. Ladies and gentlemen, he has expanded his business in healthcare, agriculture, and software solutions. He served in the capacity of director, vice president, and senior vice president in the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, and was elected president of the Federation for the year 2016-2017. So without further ado, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Sarat Kahapalarachi, the president of the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, and president of the Kalutara District Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, to formally deliver the welcome address. Everybody, put your hands together for a round of applause.
Good evening to all of you, dear distinguished minister, members from the diplomatic community, government officers, sponsors, entrepreneurs, and all other guests. It is great pleasure to see you all here today at 22nd Sri Lankan Entrepreneurs of the Year Award ceremony. I welcome all of you to this glamorous night, which bring limelight to the success of our Sri Lankan entrepreneurs. This year, Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry is delighted and enthusiastic to organize the 22nd consecutive year, the Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year Award. The Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year Award is the highest accolade and recognition an entrepreneur could achieve. This is recognized as the highest national awards that celebrates the success of the Sri Lankan entrepreneur. We are happy to celebrate this year Entrepreneurship Awards in the theme of innovation and sustainability. Entrepreneurship is the key driver to progress our economy. It creates job opportunities, causes economic growth, and provides strength to small business. Entrepreneurship through innovation allows bringing creativity into marketplace and allows new products and services into the society and the environment. Sustainability allows the establishment to grow into national and global levels while bringing positive social impact into the society. FCCISL provides the platform for Sri Lankan entrepreneurs to showcase their outstanding achievements and is proud that these achievements are judged by an independent and eminent judge panel over several stages to finalize each award in an unbiased manner. We are happy as this is an award scheme that covers the entire Sri Lanka and recognizes the achievements of each entrepreneur in a regional and national level, covering all geographic locations and entrepreneurship in SMEs, large and extra large categories. Not only that, FCCISL promotes and recognizes women entrepreneurs, young and differently able entrepreneurs through this award to maximize their contribution towards the Sri Lankan economy. I take this opportunity to congratulate to all winners who are going to receive awards tonight. Once again, I welcome all of you to the 22nd Sri Lankan Entrepreneurs of the Year Award ceremony and invite to enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kahapalarachi. Ladies and gentlemen, to address you all right now is an accomplished professional who counts over 20 years' work experience as a banker. He also worked in the United Kingdom, UAE, India, and Bangladesh in senior management positions. In 2014, he joined the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka, and he joined the Federation as Secretary General and was one of the key personnel who helped transform the Federation into a formidable outfit. He has represented the Federation at many international forums and initiated the formation of chambers and commerce industry under the Asia-Pacific Trade Agreement in Bangkok. I now have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Ajit D. Pereira, Chairman of the Entrepreneur Organizing Committee, to address you all. Everybody, let's hear it for him.
Good evening to all of you. Honorable Minister, Mr. Malik Samaravikrama, the Minister of Development Strategies and International Trade, His Excellency Saud Al Mohammad Al Masroy, the Director General of Sharjah Airport Free Zone, Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, Members of the Parliament, Diplomatic Corps, all invitees from the government and the private sector, past winners, members of fellow chambers, award winners, contestants, ladies, gentlemen, and my dear friends. It's my great pleasure to warmly welcome once again you as the chairman of the organizing committee for the third consecutive year at this great event. As you know, today, we mark the 22nd Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year award ceremony, which is an integral part of the FCCISL's overall strategy of developing Sri Lankan entrepreneurs. Indeed, this is an occasion to celebrate, and we join the rest of the world and you in saluting our own entrepreneurs for their courage, commitment, dedication, and finally their contribution to the national economy. This year too, our judges consist of well-experienced industry experts, award-winning entrepreneurs, and professionals led by Mr. Deepal Suryarachi, another well-respected business professional and a marketing expert. They have done a tremendous job during the last 6 months, and I must thank the chairman and the panel of judges for the wonderful piece of work they did. Please give a round of applause for the excellent work they have done. Ladies and gentlemen, Sri Lanka as a nation is facing the challenge of reducing the poverty through sustainable growth and the development. Interestingly, United Nations, when ranking their sustainable development goals, also gave the first preference to this subject. So their very first SDG goal out of 17 is the zero poverty. So how we could achieve this goal? The answer is very simple, though difficult to implement. You do business and create wealth for the nation. In this context, FCCISL envisage protecting, nurturing, recognizing our entrepreneurs as its prime responsibility. During this year, we saw FCCISL has taken some initiatives to develop the SME sector of the economy. The first one is the introduction of the SME privilege card in association with Channel 17 and the Commercial Bank of Ceylon, giving number of multiple benefits to SMEs. The second one is the FCCISL's partnership with Alibaba.com through our cross-border consultants, KPOS Consultants. We hope this partnership will bring immense benefits to Sri Lankan SMEs to find new overseas markets in the future. The third one is FCCISL signed a MOU for skill development of Sri Lankan tourism sector in North and East under the Sri Lanka Skills for Inclusive Growth supported by Australian government. Please, you may visit our website for more details. We at FCCISL live with the dream of building the nation through innovation and sustainability. Therefore, we introduced the new theme, Innovation and Sustainability, to this competition since last year. It's really a pleasure to see that how entrepreneurs gradually move upwards in the competition to achieve the next level of business life. However, this is unarguably the toughest competition that an entrepreneur can face or take part in the country. So you may see sometimes competitors may be downgraded from their last year position. This is the nature of the competition. If it happens, it gives a message to you. Your competitors are advancing faster than you. Ladies and gentlemen, We envisage Sri Lanka's trade is to go through a lot of changes in time to come due to the proposed FTAs with some countries. We have to say very clearly, FCCISL stands for free flow of goods and services across the nations. But we believe that FTA should not be a theoretical model, and it has to be a practical model as well. Certainly, FTAs will bring new prospects to some businesses, but a lot of challenges for some businesses due to the related productivity issues. And in this direction, I like to share a nice story I heard some time back. Imagine a situation where a couple is watching a TV and husband is also drinking a beer. And wife asks, how many beers you consume for a day? And husband said about 3 beers. Then wife said, how much you pay for a beer? Husband said, $5, that includes a tip. Then wife asked, how long we have been drinking beer? Husband said, I suppose 20 years. So wife said, just imagine, a beer costs $5, and you consume 3 for a day, and it makes $450 for a month, and each year, approximately, it will be around $5,400. Husband said, correct. So in 1 year, you spend $5,400, and past 20 years, you spend $108,000. Husband said, correct. Then wife said, do you know if you put that money to a savings account with the accrued interest, you could have bought an aeroplane? Husband asked the question, do you drink beer? Wife answered, said, no. Then husband asked, where is your aeroplane? I remember this story many times a day because I see on the TV and the media that many statistics have been given by the economist that we lost some opportunities because we didn't have a trade agreement with a particular country. Or we may get so much of business while quantifying how much they are going to get in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, you being entrepreneurs, your businesses will, your businesses will not happen based on very sensitive mathematical calculations. You became entrepreneurs because you had a passion for that, and you never thought of the risk. So sometimes you give a start to your business, and then you grow up with the business, and sometimes you diversify, and sometimes you divest, and you move into another sector. So I believe that we cannot, based on the theoretical models, but yes, to some extent, yes, there is some reality. I don't completely ignore it. What are the expectations of the businessmen in this country? Our fervent wish is when Sri Lanka enters into FTA with other countries, as a result of that, our major exports such as apparel, tea, rubber, coconut, spices, and gem will reach the desired export destination without being harassed at the border or the port. This is a very simple wish. Ladies and gentlemen, today, in this night, one of you will be crowned as the 22nd Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year. And around 100 contestants will receive their awards as national and regional winners at this ceremony. I would like to thank our platinum sponsor, Sharjah Airport International Free Zone, and other sponsors such as Ministry of Industry and Commerce, National Enterprise Development Authority, Dialogue, Brandix, Vijay Newspapers, Dharana TV, SMS Holdings for their generous contribution, and our strategic partners, Shangri-La, Oral Corporation, and Pership Synergy for their continued interest in FCCISL. And I'd like to thank my chairman very profusely and the board of directors and my staff for the excellent contribution made towards this event. It's finally the team FCCISL, not one person who is responsible for the success. Also, I'd like to thank you all in a different way. No award ceremony can be conducted if we do not have the participation, splendor, and glamour. So finally, it's you who brought these very essential ingredients into this grand event. So I must very sincerely thank the audience, all of you, for your presence in large numbers, especially on a day like today, being Monday. You really made the FCCISL proud of its efforts. We have done every possible thing to give you an event with a difference, subject to security measures, which we have to take into consideration at an event like this. I wish all award winners and participants a great day. Enjoy the evening, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ajit D. Pereira. Well, I'm not going to be talking about the beer that he spoke about. We'll straight away get into the subject matter. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to recognize the people who matter most. They have been the decision makers of tonight's event. In fact, they did a tremendous amount of work. It was no easy task. In fact, every year, it's no easy task in selecting the winners, and in particular, the Platinum Award winner, our distinguished panel of judges. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to put your hands together and give them a well-deserved round of applause. Well, I would like to introduce you to the chairman, a distinguished personality who is a chartered marketer, a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Marketing, United Kingdom, and holds an MBA from the University of Sri Javardhanapura. He counts over 30 years of experience in the fields of sales, advertising, marketing, human resource development, and strategy. He's a renowned management consultant, speaker, trainer, and an author. Before embarking on full-time consultancy work, he was the managing director of Aviva NDB Insurance, PLC, now known as AIA Insurance. He had received extensive management training and exposure here and overseas, including National University of Singapore, Asian Institute of Management, and Stanford Business School, United States of America. He serves as a non-executive independent director of AIA Insurance Lankan PLC, Sampath Bank PLC, Pan Asian Power PLC, Richard Pierce Distributors Limited, and Hemas Manufacturing Private Limited. He is a consulting partner of RBL USA. He's a past president of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing and a past commissioner of Sri Lanka Inventors Commission. He had served on a number of national bodies such as National Administrative Reforms Commission, Presidential Task Force for English, Councils of Moratuwa and Kalania Universities. He had also served UNDP in Nepal. Ladies and gentlemen, he serves as the chairman of the judge panel for 3 consecutive years. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Deepal Suryarachi to speak a few words. Everybody, put your hands together and give him a round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, Chairman and the Directors of the Federation, winners, invitees. It's indeed a pleasure and a privilege to be associated with this very important national event, selecting the National Entrepreneur of the Year. Judging entrepreneurs is not at all an easy task. I remember once a friend of mine lost his mother when he was 20. And another friend who had lost his mother when he was 6 years was trying to console this friend. He was wailing. And he said, Machang, I lost my mother when I was 6. You are 20. Then he said, yes, but my mother loves me so much. That is exactly the story with every one of you. The challenges that you had to face, the difficulties that you underwent, only you will know. It's not possible to compare. How can you compare two mothers? Because every mother has her own story. This is only an approximation of the judge's ability to comprehend your unique journey, your unique story. So therefore, whoever who takes away the awards, let me humbly tell you, every one of you is a winner who is worthy of recognition by the nation. The judging process, as you know, was very rigorous. It had 3 layers, 3 rounds, and the judges did their best to be as objective as humanly possible in selecting the winners of those categories. I said you ought to be saluted by the nation because most of you started your businesses not in an environment where there was capital easily available. We still do not have a culture of angel investing or venture capitals. So I know how difficult it would have been for you to start your business. We have moved from an agricultural and possibly trading in the history. We were not strong during the Industrial Revolution. Therefore, our national ethos and the culture does not necessarily support and encourage business. So you succeeded in spite of. So therefore, you need to be congratulated by the nation. You created wealth, you employed youth, you brought the economy to grow in your own way. Therefore, you need to be congratulated. I think more than the recognition that the chambers, the federation offers you, the nation need to take note of the role the entrepreneurs play. I think it is time for us to tell the world, tell the Sri Lankan community, the decision makers, that anyone who can win an award at this prestigious award is a special business person and a special business. I wish you will be recognized in that manner by the lending community and the regulating community. And as a judge who was in this process for 3 years, I would like to invite you to take into account the challenges that Ajit enumerated that are very eminent. Only the most creative, only the most innovative will succeed. And in the world of business today, emerging technologies, where the startups are challenging established business models, are going to challenge all of us. We need to get updated into that. Developing your people is going to be critical. Being innovative is going to be critical. So it is in that context, this award ceremony will inspire you to take greater strides in making your businesses to grow and our nation proud. I wish you, every one of you, all the very best in your journey. Good luck and Jai Shri.
Thank you very much, Mr. Suryarachi, for your words of inspiration and encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we would like to recognize our distinguished panel of judges. Can I please invite the President of the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry Sri Lanka, Mr. Sarath Kahapala Arachi, along with the Secretary General, Mr. Ajati Pereira, to present tokens of appreciation to our distinguished panel of judges. Everybody, put your hands together and give them a round of applause. Let's begin by recognizing the dynamic chairman of the panel. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. Deepal Suryarachi. Also, Dr. Ms. R. Senati Raja from the University of Colombo. The judges, we'd like you to stay on for a group photograph. Please stay on stage. Also, Mrs. Beruli de Silva from the Professional Bankers Association. Come on, please put your hands together. Let's show our appreciation. This is our distinguished panel of judges. Mrs. S.S. Ranasinghe from the Central Environmental Authority. Please go ahead. You can please walk up. Also, Ms. G.N. Kurupu from the University of Moratuwa. From the Institute of Personnel Management, Mr. G. Veeratunga. From the Sri Lankan Institute of Marketing, Mr. Roshan Fernando. From the Export Development Board, Mr. Harsha Patberia. From the Postgraduate Institute of Management, Mr. Samantha Ratnayaka. I'm sure we can do better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's hear the applause louder. From the Sri Lanka Standards Institute, Mr. Sunanda Fernando. From the University of Kelaniya, Dr. C.N. Vikramasinghe. From the Institute of Engineers, Engineer Javilal Nigoda. And from BDO Partners, Mr. Sasanka Ratnavira. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching our distinguished panel of judges, the decision makers. Everybody, put your hands together for a round of applause. I'm sure we can put our hands together for one more round of applause before they move down. Thank you very much. You've done an amazing job. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka works very closely with the Chamber. Rather, the Federation of Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka works very closely with our platinum sponsor, Safe Zone. And it's only prudent now that we recognize from our platinum sponsor, His Excellency Saud Salim Mohammed Al Mazuri, Director General of Sharjah Airport International Free Zone. We'd like to welcome you, sir, to speak a few words. We invite you to speak a few words. Everybody, put your hands together and give him a round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Minister, Chairman of the FCC ISL, Secretary General of FCC ISL, distinguished guests, a very good evening to you all today. It is my distinguished pleasure on behalf of Sharjah International Airport Free Zone to be here with all of you today. It's really a privilege for us to be here on our second year and to see all you, the winners of this distinguished award today. I would like to give some information about the UAE and Sri Lanka, long relationship and bilateral trade history that has repeat benefits and progress to both our nations. This relationship is based on trust, friendship, and mutual understanding. Sri Lanka and the UAE have been enjoying cordial and friendly relationships in the field of trade, investment, tourism, economy, cooperation for decades. The UAE today is the largest export market for Sri Lanka products within the Gulf region, with a total bilateral trade of $1.4 billion in 2016. The Sri Lankan business community has consistently acted as a positive drive of business and commerce within the Emirates, with the productive and innovative products launched globally, positive drive of business and commerce within the United Emirates, and many Sri Lankan companies taking advantage of the regional benefits in the international market success through Sharjah International Airport Free Zone and the UAE. My state, Sharjah, is the third largest state in the United Arab Emirates after Abu Dhabi, the capital, and then Dubai. It is the industrial capital of the UAE with over 33% of all SMEs. So it's one of the biggest SME cities in the United Arab Emirates. And Safe Zone has been established 22 years from 1995. It is now one of the fastest growing free zones in the Middle East and the MENA region. The free zone is owned by the government of Sharjah, fully functioned and operating. It's a one-stop service free zone that provides a platform for companies to develop their business in the region and the globe, where companies can set up offices, warehouses, and land for lease for their trading, service, and industry growth. Many sectors have started up there. We have aviation, logistics, beauty production, from cosmetics to perfumes, construction products, commodities, food stuff, IT, and many other activities. Strategically located with an advanced modern infrastructure, seamless operation, and a 60-window operation for establishing your business in the UAE, it's the fastest free zone today in the Middle East. Sharjah is one of the most sought-out business destinations and hub in the region, with Sharjah framework of excellence and infrastructure, investor-friendly policies, and diverse business and investment opportunities. There are limitless opportunities and potentials for companies to take Sharjah as a platform hub for them to grow through the United Arab Emirates. Today, Safe Zone hosts over 8,000 companies from 150 countries, with over 500 factories already operating there. Our aim in Safe Zone is to provide the best and most advanced and friendly environment for companies to grow in the Middle East. Our task is to help companies that want to expand to new markets in the Middle East and MENA region and to develop their network there. Safe Zone has been driving to work on smart innovations, from online services to the fastest government services, to enable the companies to grow fast within our region. As an optimal investment destination, Safe Zone today has integrated solutions to attract international and regional investors seeking to expand their business in the modern environment. Through multinational teams, the zone offers an area of unique local and international experience that meets the business international standards. Today, as we race towards increasing perspectives and even greater success, we look forward to explore the many opportunities that Safe Zone has to offer to you, so that we continue to share our experience and our growth in a bigger and brighter future for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here today with a group of innovative entrepreneurs who will be the builders of a new and prospective tomorrow. Safe Zone is ready to partner with you to help you expand your business globally. I would like to congratulate you in advance for all the success that you have done throughout the many years in your expanding your companies in Sri Lanka. I wish you all the best and success in the future, and we are here to support you in Sharjah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for those wonderful words expressed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you're waiting for. We begin with the first segment of awards. We begin with the Provincial Trophy Awards. This is the only awards program in Sri Lanka that recognizes the regional entrepreneurs. The Sri Lankan Entrepreneur of the Year is staged at two levels. The provincial level, where regional entrepreneurs are recognized at regional level, and of course followed by national level. I would like to invite Honorable Malik Samaravikrama, Minister of Development Strategies and International Trade, who will be accompanied by Ms. Ajiti Pereira, Secretary General, CEO of the Federation and Chairman of the Organizing Committee, and Dr. Rohita Silva, Director of the Federation, past President of the Chamber of Young Lankan Entrepreneurs. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. I know, Honorable Sir, you've got a very busy schedule, but we're happy that you're with us. We'd like you to give away 3 awards before you leave. These are awards for the Central Province, small, medium, and large category awards. There are 3 awards in the beginning. The small bronze award goes to Mr. Abdul Qadir Mohammed Nauza, partner of Studio Maison Candy from the Central Province. Everybody put your hands together for another round of applause. Winner of the Bronze Award in the small category. And the winner of the Bronze Award in the medium category is Palita Bandara Alhakon, Managing Director of Paba Excellent Cosmetics Private Limited, Kandy. And ladies and gentlemen, winner of the silver in the large category is Mr. D.M. Dhammika Vijayakon, Managing Director of Dinara Clothing Private Limited, Kandy. Everybody put your hands together and give the award winners another round of applause. Thank you, Honorable Sir. It was nice having you with us. Thank you, everybody. Put your hands together for Honorable Malik Samaravikrama. Thank you, sir, for your presence here today. As we continue with our awards presentation, we move on to the Central Province Gold Award. And can I please invite Mrs. Jeevani Sirivardhana, Director General from the Export Development Board. She'll be accompanied by Mr. Cyril Janta, President of the Galle District Chamber of Commerce and Industries, and Mr. Chanak Karyavasam, CEO of Galle District Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, winning the gold in the large category from the Central Province, Mr. D.M. Jagat Udaya Kumara Disanayaka, Managing Director of Pentium 2000 Stationeries Private Limited, Kandy. Yet with the Central Province, we move on to the differently able category. We've got 2 awards in this category, and winning a merit in the differently able category is Mr. W.L.B.S. Piyatissa, proprietor of Tarindu Curtain House. Also, Mr. RPG Nimal, proprietor of Bhatia Brassware. Everybody put your hands together for another round of applause. And thank you very much, our presenters. Thank you.
highly motivated team, working together as one family, inspired to achieve goals some may view as impossible. We are committed towards changing the lives of communities for the good. Backed by several integrated manufacturing facilities, we have become the preferred supplier to some of the top retail brands in the world. This gives us the opportunity to inspire the way the world thinks, dresses, and exists.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the awards after giving credit to our sponsors. I would like to invite Mr. Jern Sorensen, the Country Director of United Nations Development Program, and Mrs. Lovita Ramguti, the Deputy Country Director of the United Nations Development Program. Let's put our hands together, give them a round of applause. They'll be accompanied by Mr. K. Kuladeepan, Director of the Federation and President of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Trincomalee District, and Mr. M. Ignatius, President of the Kilinochchi District Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. We move on to the Eastern Province Medium Category Awards. And the recipient of the bronze in the medium category is Mr. M.A. Chaminda Sugat, partner of Varigama Motors. And ladies and gentlemen, also winning a bronze in the medium category is Mr. Donald Ratnajiva, proprietor of Sevener Plant Nursery, Ampara. And as he walks up to receive his award, let's also recognize another bronze medium award winner in Mr. M.A.C. Mohammed Iqbal, Managing Director of Usha Showroom, Ampara. That's Mr. M.A.C. Mohammed Iqbal coming up to receive his award. Let's put our hands together, give him a round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the silver in the medium category is Mr. Mettananda Rubasinghe, proprietor of Tarindu Offset Printers, Ampara. Mettananda Rubasinghe, we'd like you to come up to receive your award. Everybody put your hands together for a round of applause. The silver award winner in the medium category. Everybody put your hands together for another round of applause for all the winners. And thank you very much, our presenters. Thank you very much. Thank you. And to present the next few awards, I would like to invite Miss Lucy Perchuram from ACTED. She'll be accompanied by Mr. H.D.D. Gunasekara, President of Polonnaruwa District Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, and Mr. S.M.A.G. Pereira, President of the Vimba Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate if you could put your hands together for a round of applause for our presenter and those accompanying her. Mr. H.D.D. Gunasekara and Mr. S.M.A.G. Pereira. Okay, we're moving on to the award in the Eastern Province for the Woman Entrepreneur of the Year. And the first runner-up is Miss Kvetini Manoharan, sole proprietress of Future Minds Kindergarten, Battiglow. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Miss M.F. Vijita, Managing Director of Dunia Sweet Center, Ambara. Congratulations. As we move on to the next category, this is the Gold Award in the North Central Province Small category. And ladies and gentlemen, winning the gold in the small category is Mr. Janaka Udayakanta, Managing Director of Janaka Engineering Industries, Polannarua.
එලදිව ගොවිබිම සරුවස්වැන්නකට නව්‍යකරණය කළ සහල් කල්මාන්තකරණයේ පුරෝගාමයා. පොලතිසි පුරවර වැව් බැඳි දනව්වේ සාලින් ස්වයම් පෝෂිත ආර්ථිකයට වසර 18කට පෙර තාක්ෂණික ඥානය එක් කළ සහෝදරත්වයක සාඩම්බර සුසංයෝගය. අවැසි අභියෝග කළ සහල් කර්මාන්තය නවීන තාක්ෂණයෙන් අභියෝග ඉදිරිපත් කළ තාරුණ්‍යය. දියුණු තාක්ෂණයෙන් යුතු කර්මාන්ත ශාලා අංගනයක දෙස් විදෙස් පුහුණු ඉංජිනේරු හා කාර්මික ශිල්පීන්ගේ දායකත්වය. සහල් නිෂ්පාදන ශාස්ත්‍රයෙන් කුඩා ව්‍යවසායකයාගේ සිට මහා පරිමාණ ව්‍යවසායකයා දක්වා අද්විතීය සේවාවක විශිෂ්ටත්වයේ සංකේතය. සහල් කර්මාන්තයේ වී පිරිසිදු කිරීමේ සිට සහල් ලැසුරුම් කරණය දක්වා සියල්ල නව තාක්ෂණයෙන් බලගන්වා. ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සහල් කර්මාන්ත ශාලා සඳහා GMP තත්ත්ව සහතිකය SLS තත්ත්ව සහතිකය ලබා ගැනීමට නව තාක්ෂණයෙන් යුතු පරිසර හිතකාමී යන්ත්‍රෝපකරණ නිෂ්පාදනයේ අද්විතීය අසම සම නිර්මාණකරුවා. Janaka Engineering Industries.
And continuing with our awards, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the large category awards in the Northwestern Province. Winning the bronze in the large category is Mr. Asiri Gurusingha, Chairman Managing Director of Arava Private Limited, Kurunegala. And ladies and gentlemen, winning the silver award in the large category, Mr. Malinta Lakshan Fernando, Director of Lihini Seafoods Private Limited, Kurunegala. Everybody put your hands together and give the award winners yet another round of applause. And thank you very much, our presenters. Thank you, thank you. As we move on to the next category of awards, which is the Gold Award for medium and large category, can I please invite Nitin Yewala, the Second Secretary, Economic and Commercial Wing of the High Commission of India. Also, Mr. A.R. Santosh Verma, Councillor of the High Commission of India. And they'll be accompanied by Mr. Malik Dialvis, President of Sri Lanka Food Processors Association, and Mr. Ajit Boralasa, President of the German Jewelry Dealers Association. Can we put our hands together and give them a round of applause? I have the pleasure of inviting a personality who's the pride of Sri Lanka, Mr. Mahendra Amar Surya, who's also with us. Everybody put your hands together and give him a round of applause. Yes, sir, we'd like to have you join them. The first president of the International Lions Movement. Everybody put your hands together for Mr. Mahendra Amar Surya. Winning the gold in the medium category, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. MDN Saranga Gunawardana, Managing Director of TNG Packaging Private Limited, Puttalam. And ladies and gentlemen, winning the gold in the large category is Mr. Priyantalal Gamage Balasurya, Managing Director of Balasurya Hospitals Private Limited, Puttalam. And moving on to the award for the young entrepreneur in the Northwestern Province. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the young entrepreneur in the Northwestern Province is Mr. NC. We have him joining us now. Mr. NC Langaratna, Managing Director of Wipro International Private Limited, Kurunegala. And ladies and gentlemen, the next award is in the differently abled category, the Northwestern Province. And a merit award is presented to Mr. J.A.S.P. Jayasinghe, proprietor of SP Construction, Chilao. As we move on to the next category, which is the small and medium awards in the Northern Province. And before we move on to that, let me thank our presenters. Thank you very much for coming up. Thank you, gentlemen. Can I now invite Dr. Vinya Ariratna, Executive Director of Sarvodaya Development Finance, and also a member of the Federation Advisory Committee. Will be accompanied by Ms. Tissa Ranatunga, Director of the Federation and President of Kagala District Chamber of Commerce, and Mrs. Shirley Jabwardhan, Vice President of the Chamber and President of the Central Province Women's Chamber of Small Industries and Commerce. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. This is where we recognize the small and medium award winners in the Northern Province. Starting off with the Bronze Award in the small category. And the winner is Mr. S. Jatavan, Managing Director of Hari Engineers and Contractors, Jaffna. Ladies and gentlemen, winning the bronze in the small category is Mr. Kodiswaran Rushangan, Managing Director of Sikaram Academy, Jaffna. I'm sure we can put our hands together, give him a round of applause, everybody, as he comes to receive his award. And winning the bronze in the medium category is Mr. Telvendram Manivannan, proprietor of Tastra Industry, Jaffna. Everybody put your hands together for a round of applause. And winning the silver in the small category, the Northern Province, Mr. A. Janardhanan, sole proprietor of Jana Civil Engineering Construction, Jaffna. Please go ahead and put your hands together for a round of applause. And winning the silver in the medium category is Mr. Sivanurthy Sivalingam, proprietor of Dinesh Bakehouse and Training Center, Jaffna. Yes, he's coming up to receive his award. Everybody put your hands together for a round of applause. And we are yet with the awards in the Northern Province. This time it's the Gold Award in the medium category. And ladies and gentlemen, winning the Gold Award in the medium category is Mr. S.I. Vengad Saranya Iyer, Managing Director of Sri Venkateshwara Networks Private Limited, Jaffna. Everybody put your hands together for the Gold Award winner in the Northern Province in the medium category. Thank you very much, our presenters. Thank you. Well, we're certainly going to make this a memorable evening for all of you. We've infused lovely entertainment. And right now, we have Sri Lanka's #1 female vocalist to entertain all of you. She's your favorite and mine. Everybody put your hands together for Umaria Singabansa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Masanayata atvanala imu mag balan udyanayaka kelawarata vi oba ඇතින් ඉඳන් ඉන්නවද රන්තරන් මංගාවිල් බවුණුහුම නොදී මසාලයට අත්වනලා ඉමු මග බලන් උද්‍යානයක කෙළවරට වී ඔබ ඇතින් ඉඳන් ඉන්නවද රන්තරන් මංගාවිල් බවුණුහුම නොදී මසානයට අත් අත්වනලා ඉමු මග බලන් උද්‍යානයක කෙළවරට වී ඔබ ඇතින් ඉඳන් ඉන්නවද රන්තරන් මංගාවෙල්ම උණුහුම නොදී වැඩකඩුළු වස්සේ මල් බිබුණු පිස්සේ අපි හැංගෙමුද තුරුලටමදී සමනලු පස්සේ දුව පැරපු කාලේ නැන් මට දෙන්න නුඹ වගේ මදී ඇයි ඇතින් ඉඳන් ඔය තරම් රත්තරන් මං ආවොත්ද නුඹ මට හිමි වසානයට අත්වනලා ඉමු මග බලන් උද්‍යානයක කෙළවරට වී ඔබ ඇතින් ඉඳන් ඉන්නවද රන්තරන් මංගාවෙල්ම උණුහුම නොදී වස්සානයට අත්වනලා ඉමු මග බලන් උද්‍යානයක කෙළවරට වී ඔබ ඇතින් ඉඳන් ඉන්නේ ඇයි රත්තරන් මංගාවින්ම උණුහුම නොදී. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you enjoyed that lovely entertainment item. Everybody put your hands together once more for Umaria, everybody. As we get back to the presentation of awards, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Raja Heva Bovela, Chairman of Silicone Coatings Private Limited, past platinum winner. He'll be accompanied by Mr. McDonald Pereira, Director of the Federation, and Mr. Metananda Vidanagama, Director of the Federation, President of the Mathura District Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. We are yet with the Northern Province Awards, and this one is for the young entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner gets a merit award, and the winner is Mr. Edward Redidine of Prem Electricals, Jaffna. We're now moving on to, everybody put your hands together for a round of applause as we move on to the Sabaragama Province Small Category Award. Winning the Silver Award in the small category is Mr. Namal Pushpakumara, Managing Director of Pasindu Auto Parts and PA Products Private Limited, Ratnapura. I'm sure we can do better than that. Everybody put your hands together for a round of applause. And moving on to the Southern Province, the medium and extra large category. Winning the silver in the medium is Mr. S.P. Ravindra, proprietor of Southern AgroServe Private Limited, Gaul. Everybody, a round of applause for Mr. Ravindra. And winning the silver in the extra large category, Mr. Ruan De Silva, Chairman, Managing Director of Sri Bali Contractors Private Limited, Gaul. Everybody put your hands together for another round of applause to all the winners. And thank you, our presenters. Thank you very much. I now would like to invite a former platinum winner, Mr. Richard Jathis from Richard Trading. Everybody put your hands together and give him a round of applause. He'll be accompanied by Mr. Haider Ali, President of the Association of Licensed Foreign Empowerment Agencies, and Mr. Amil Sammon, Director of the Federation and Director of the German Jewelry Association.